Hello, St. Peter's. Welcome back for another library time. My friends are here in the library with me. We have Ralph, Magic Monkey, Daisy's back there, and of course, our Pig of Joy is here with her jar of joy, so we can spread some joy when we're all finished with our story today. Well, I'm so excited because it is springtime, and our kindergartners here are watching a tadpole grow. Do you know what a tadpole grows into? A frog, that's right. So they have tadpoles in their classrooms and they're watching as they start, that they look just like little tadpoles, and then they start to grow legs. Right now, that's the stage it's at. It's still swimming in the water and growing legs. So it's not quite a frog yet. It still has to lose all that tail to shrink in and have some real big, strong legs grow. All right, so in the meantime, we're going to read about tadpoles and see what they turn into as we're waiting to see how our tadpole turns out. Are you ready? All right, well, let's turn up our ears so we're ready to listen. Turn off our mouths so we don't make a sound. Put your hands quietly in your lap. Take a nice big deep breath. Now we're ready for our story. This one, whoa, is called 999 tadpoles. That's almost 1,000 tadpoles. Look at them all. There's so many. Oh my goodness. Our author is Ken Kimura, and our illustrator is Yasunari Murakami. All right, let's find out how those 999 tadpoles do. Whoa, look at that. I'm going to zoom it on in. Look at all those tadpoles. Oh my goodness. And who do you think these might be? Yeah, the mama and the dad frog. Sure. One warm spring day, 999 tadpoles were born. Although they were tiny, they were full of energy. Mother and Father Frog were very proud. A lot of tadpoles. The 999 tadpoles grew and grew and grew until one day they grew into frogs. Look at that. See, they're all little frog heads peeking up now. They look much bigger, don't they? Now the pond was too small for them. We can't move, one called. Oh, we can't breathe, called another. Don't push, called a third. We have a situation here, said Father. We'll have to move, said Mother. So 999 young frogs scrambled to get out of the pond. Shh, said Mother. The world is a dangerous place. You must be careful. Look at them all hopping out of that pond. That's a lot of frogs. Follow your father, said Mother. They're all hop, 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 hopping away. So, 999 young frogs followed their father across the field. But no matter how far they went, all they saw was more grass. When will we get there? Asked one. I'm hungry, said another. I'm tired, said a third. Let's zoom in again. They're so small on this page. They're going through the grass, through the grass, through the grass, all following their father. Keep hopping, said Father, or a scary snake might get you. What's a snake? Asked the frog children. A snake can eat a whole frog in just one swallow, said Father. It has a very big mouth and a very long body. So that's the father frog pretending to be a snake. And look, they're a little bit nervous when they see him. Look how big their eyes got. They don't want to get eaten by a snake. Like this? Asked the children. Uh-oh, did they find a snake? Let's see. Yes! Cried Father. The snake was sleeping peacefully. It must have just eaten. Run for your lives, said Mother, before the snake wakes up. Oh my goodness. I can't believe they found a snake. But see how fat the snake's belly is? He probably did just eat something. So, 999 young frogs ran for their lives across the field. They didn't notice a hungry hawk flying over their heads. Then the hawk swooped down. Oh no, oh no, and grabbed Father. Let me go, cried Father. Not a chance, said the hawk, and rose into the sky. Oh no, he's going to eat the father. Oh no, let him go, cried Mother, and she grabbed onto Father's leg. Let them go, cried 999 young frogs, and they grabbed on too. Oh my goodness, they're all grabbing on. Do you think they'll all get to hold on? Let's find out. Oh my goodness, look. They are all there in a big, long frog chain. Look at that. Why is this frog getting so heavy? The hawk wondered, and he looked back. Wow, he was carrying a whole year's supply of frogs. He was so pleased, he flew even higher. The 999 young frogs loved it. This is great, said one. What a view, said another. Whee, said a third. Mother and Father were not as enthusiastic. They were worried about falling. Don't let go, warned Mother. No matter what, added Father. Oh boy, that would be scary. They're so high in the air. The hawk flew on and on. 999 young frogs were getting restless. I'm hungry, said one. When will we get there? Asked another. I'm tired, said a third. The 999 young frogs began to wiggle. And every time one wiggled, the hawk swerved. Hang in there, hawk, said the father. Don't let us go. Oh my goodness, it is such a squiggly, snaking line of frogs. But the hawk couldn't hold on any longer. Ah! Father cried. Oh no, they're falling. Mother and Father and 999 young frogs fell down from the sky. Oh no, are they going to be okay? I hope so. Splash, 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 splash. Oh, they fell into a pond. How perfect. They were lucky, weren't they? Mother and Father and 999 young frogs fell into a pond. A big pond. Much bigger than their old pond. It's cool, said one. It's wet, said another. It's home, said a third. Look at how happy they are. In their new pond where they can all stretch out and swim and even have some room for some fishies in there. And that's how Mother and Father and their 999 young frogs found a new home. For all I know, they're still there singing, ribbit, ribbit, ribbit. And a nice rainbow reflected in their pond. The end. Wasn't that fun? Wow, 999 tadpoles. That's a lot of frogs. How would you like to draw your own frog? What? You don't know how? Well, you've come to the right place, my friend. I can show you how. We're going to draw a frog that looks like this. See, I got some flies flying around because frogs love flies. You don't think you can do it? Guess what? I know you can do it. We're going to go step by step, okay? So all you need is some paper. I have white paper. I'm doing mine on a clipboard because I'm going to hold it up for you, but you don't need a clipboard. You can just do it on your table at home, okay? And then I have some crayons. I have green, of course, for my frog, and black, yellow, red, blue, and then I picked another little bit of a lighter blue so we can tell the difference between the water and the sky, okay? So you need your green crayon first. So go get your stuff and then come on back. You can pause it and I'll wait. Okay, so now we have our paper. We're gonna make it stand up like a window, and you're gonna take your green crayon and you're just gonna draw a circle in the middle of your paper, just like this. Just a circle. Does it have to be a perfect circle? Nope. Does it have to be the same size as mine? Nope. It's your frog. You can make it however big or small, any way you want it. All right. So then we're going to set our green crayon down for just a minute and pick up this black crayon. We're going to put two smaller circles on the top of the green circle. One on this side and one on this side. That's kind of be his eyeball, the inside of his eye. So we need to color those in. So you're gonna color it black, fill it in. There's one. There's another. Okay. Then, while you still have your black crayon in your hand, you are going to make a big smile. And it's just going to go from one side to the other side, like this. Ha! Isn't that cute? Then you're going to take your green crayon again. Here it is. And we're going to put those arches over top of the frog's eyes, okay? So we're just going to start right below the eye, and we're just going to go over top, leaving some white space above it and around it, right? And we're going to go an arch on that side. See that? That's pretty easy. Now, your eyes might be bigger than mine. Your eyes might be smaller than mine. You might have one eye that's really big and one eye that's really small. That's okay. Then for the tongue, we're going to take our red crayon and just in the middle below his mouth, we're going to make a U shape like this. We're just going to draw a U. See that? Now let's color in that U while we have our red crayon in our hand. Color in the U. And then go ahead and get your green crayon again after your red is all colored in. And now we're going to color in our whole frog face, okay? Color him all in. Now, I'm making a green frog because in our story, we had green frogs, right? You could add spots on your frog. Maybe you don't want to make a green frog. Maybe you want to make a purple frog. Even though there are not really purple frogs, that's okay. Maybe you want to make a rainbow frog. That's okay too. So we're going to keep coloring. Fill it all in until it's all colored green. Now, maybe at home you decide it's a marker kind of day. You could use markers. Maybe you think you want to use your watercolors. You could do that too. Whatever you want to color with is fine with me. And then you're going to do green over the eyes too. So all the way around where we just made those arches, we're going to color in our froggy's eyes. What do you think about that? He's getting pretty cute, isn't he? But we're not done yet, okay? Now he needs some feet. So we're going to make little froggy toes. We're not going to make the big legs that we see sometimes. We're going to make some toes. It'll be a little bit easier for us. And all you're going to do is make 3 little humps over here. 1, 2, 3. Kind of like if you were making a flower. And go on the other side and do the same thing. 1, 2, 3. And those are easy to color in real fast. We just color them like a circle. Make a circly motion with your crayon. All right, so we have toes. Now we want our frog to have some silly arms. Are you ready for those? All right, first you're gonna make your arms just one sticking up on one side, one sticking up on the other. Your arms can go in any direction you want. If you want them to point down, straight out, up, it's up to you. Now the hands are gonna be kind of like we did the toes, but a little bit bigger, kind of like flower petals, okay? So you're gonna go like this. Let's see if you can see my hand. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3. See, that one's kind of even silly looking. That's okay. So I'm gonna color those in because my frog is a silly frog. And on this side, I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3. Just like that. Color those in. Well, our frog is looking very spiffy, wouldn't you say? He's a nice, silly, funny-looking frog. He needs a lily pad to sit on or he'll fall in the water. So you just start on one side of the frog and you're just gonna go loop all the way around and stop on the other side of the frog. Now for the lily pad, you don't have to color it in, but if you want to, I would suggest make it a little bit lighter. See how I'm hardly pressing down with my crayon? So even though it's the exact same color green, it's not looking as dark because I'm not pressing down very hard on the paper. So try that. It's kind of fun to make it look different colors even using the same crayon. Okay? All right, we're almost finished. Next, we're gonna make some flies for him to eat. All right? Flies are so easy. You just make a black circle up here, color it in like that, and then make a little U on either side. Zoop, zoop. Those are his wings. Let's give him one more. He looks a little bit hungry, don't you think? So we'll do one on this side and one on this side. You could give him as many flies as you want. And then he should be sitting in his pond. So let's give him a water line, a wavy line, bloop, bloop, bloop. So all the way down, what I did on my picture is I did those wavy lines, right? It's just kind of like waving your crayon up and down. It's kind of fun, making loops, and they don't all have to match. Water doesn't match when it flows and ripples. So we're just gonna put some loops in there. You can add more if you want. You can add less. You could color it solid. But I wanted to color mine like this because then I was thinking, I would want my frog to be so on a nice sunny day on his lily pad. So I want to put a sun up here. So to make a sun, all I'm going to do is start at the top and curve to the other side. See that? Your sun might be rounder than mine. It might be bigger. It might be smaller, but it's your sun, so that's okay. I'm going to color that in. Nice and sunny yellow. Some people like to put orange in their sun, maybe a little red. I'm just going to make it a nice sunny yellow. And then we'll put some sun rays on there. We'll just put some lines coming out, our sun rays through our fly. That's even fun. There's our sun rays. So then if you want, you don't have to. If you want to make a sky, I took a different color blue than I made the water. And I'm just going to like kind of go really gently like the lily pad across. So it's kind of like you just see a little bit, you know, sometimes the sky looks really blue. Now, if you felt like it and you really wanted it to be blue, 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 I'm not going to color the whole thing like this, but you could press harder and then your sky would be a darker blue, 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 right? Try it. What do you think about our frog? I think he's really happy and excited to see you in our springtime. So here's my frog with the sun. The sky's almost finished. Here's my frog with no sun. It's up to you. I would love to see how your frogs turn out. So if you make a frog, send me a picture, give me an email, or put it in the comments on our Facebook page. I would love to see how creative you are with your frogs. Okay, I'm kind of tired. Maybe I'll take a break from coloring and try to go spread some joy. You want to? How about you, Joy? Oh, she's ready. All right. Let's shake up our jar and see how we are going to spread some joy today. What do you think, Joy? Oop, I keep dropping them. Let's see. This one says, oh, I love it. Joy, you're not helping me today. There we go. Thank your teacher. Thank your teacher. Oh my goodness, what a great way to start the school day is when you walk in the door and you thank your teacher just for helping you, right? Say, thank you, I'm so happy you're here today. Maybe they helped you figure out a math problem. Maybe they had to come over and fix your hand while you were learning how to write some letters. You can say, thank you. They're here to help you and they're here to teach you. And sometimes we forget to thank our teachers. Sometimes we can be maybe a little bit sassy, maybe a little bit grumpy when we have to learn something that's really challenging. It's making us feel nervous or frustrated. And they always come and help and tell you it's going to be okay, because it will. They're there to help you learn. So what better person to thank than your teacher? So I challenge you, as soon as you come back to school, thank your teacher. Whether it's in the morning or after they help you with something in particular that you're working on, or as you're walking out the door at the end of the day, say thank you and I hope you have a great evening. What a wonderful way to spread some joy. Their faces sure will light up and smile, and that will make your heart feel happy too. All right, Joy, guess what? That's all we have. Do you want to go make a frog? Maybe I'll help Joy make a frog as well. Okay, boys and girls, I hope you had fun and you learned something about some frogs and you have fun drawing our silly frog. So, until next week, keep spreading your joy.